When I'm feeling down, I can't win. Pour a strong cup of coffee and I tune in. I'm waking on up to Java with Jim. Now I know my best day can begin. Yeah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of Java with the Jibs. My name is Jim Meyer, broker associate at Remax Gold. Now you have a friend in the real estate business, and I'm here with Carlos de la Fuente. Now you have a friend in the mortgage business. Carlos, you drinking any coffee?
Absolutely.
How do you like your coffee?
Well, when it's a little warm like it is right now, I like it cold. I like iced coffees, I'll be honest.
Well, I like my coffee to be highly credible, just like CNN. Okay, so Carlos, we were talking about something called the reverse mortgage yesterday, and so many people are afraid of it, and so many lenders just don't know anything about it. The nice thing is you're educated on it. How long have you been doing reverse mortgages?
I've really understood them and been doing them for a little over 11 years. I've been in the mortgage industry for 26, so it took me a little time to kinda get to know them and understand them better.
Well, most people just don't. If I were to talk to 10 mortgage brokers, how many think you're gonna have the knowledge that you have?
I would say maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, there's honestly, Jim, there's a lot of mortgage people that they don't like to do loans that are difficult. They like to do the easy stuff, and they don't like to know different loan products. To me, if you are simply relying on a paper loans, the vanilla conventional jumbo VA, FHA, you're completely at the mercy of the interest rates. And then interest rates high, you're not going to be that busy. There's so many other loan products out there to cater to certain individuals, certain couples due to circumstances and their credentials. And this is just one of them. A reverse mortgage is it's a lifestyle changer for some seniors. There's too many seniors, in my opinion, that they're house rich, but they're cash poor, and that's where this program
If you
gives
got
them an option.
yesterday, you saw we started talking about reverse mortgages, and so watch that episode. But today, what I'd like to ask you, Carlos, is you told me about something that I don't think anybody knows this, that you could do a second mortgage. It could be a reverse. Talk to us about that.
That is correct. There's a lender that I partner with that just recently, about a year and a half ago, came up with a reverse second. Now, what that is a a borrower needs money. People always need money, no matter where rates are, and a lot of people have great rates on their first. They took advantage of the COVID market when rates were in the twos and threes, so they have a nice first interest rate, and they don't want to touch it. So what this lender has done is, again, it is an equity-based program. So if you have a lot of equity in your home and you just need 100,000, 150,000 for, an in-law or to consolidate debt, to do whatever, put your kid through
Yeah.
college.
Bills, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many various reasons people need funds, but you can get a reverse second and much like a reverse first, have no mortgage payments on it. So it's funny, Jim, when people ask me for, HELOCs and seconds, I offer them a standard loan and the regular interest rate, which is depending on credit, hovering around 9 to 10.5% on a second. Remember, rates are in the high fives and sixes on a first, so you're not going to get a 7% second. It's going to be in the nines or tens. When I give them a payment on that, they're like, "Oh, okay, I didn't expect it to be that." So, then I ask them, "Well, what is your age, if you don't mind me asking?" And when they tell me they're a senior, I said, "Well, this is an option." I send them the flyers and I send them some reading material. And, again, it could be paid back at any time, but you don't have to make payments on it if you don't want for life, and it gives you the money that you need.
That's amazing. And maybe a senior who is has brothers and sisters and they're gonna inherit a house and they maybe there's 3 kids, one of the 3 kids want to buy the equity from the siblings, but they have no money. That might be a good way to go.
I have done over the course of the last decade several reverses that didn't help only the senior, it helped the children. The most recent one I did, there were 3 kids that were literally fighting amongst themselves because mom and dad are in their 90s. They need people there all the time to take care of them, and they had to rotate and take time off of work. None of the 3 kids was self-employed. They all had salary jobs, and they're getting into trouble with their respective employers taking time off. So they're arguing amongst each other. They needed to hire professional people to care for their parents. That costs money. That's when the reverse came in. It helped take away a bill that would have been the kid's bill, not the parents. So it's not just for the seniors. In many cases, it can help children. If the senior wants to help their, 40, 50-year-old son or daughter buy a house and, 5% down is not working, oh, here comes 20% from mom and dad. And the thing about that, Jim, I think that's not spoken enough of. So many kids, like, they wait until their parents pass away before they can help them. They sell the house, they get an inheritance, they get the trust, they get the will. But what if they need help right now? This is an opportunity and an option to help them now. So it works great in my opinion.
And you were talking about down payment, but people should realize that if you're getting it from a family member, the down payment might not matter because there might be so much equity in it, correct?
Correct. And if it's coming from them as a gift, then it is allowed through most standard loan programs.
So, and this might be complicated to some people, but some people will be watching this and say, "Oh, I had no idea that there's so many options out there." How much does it cost for a consultation with you, Carlos?
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
People can call me anytime. I love to educate people. And, I've been doing this 26 years. And one MO that I totally stand on is it may not be the right time for you for whatever reason, but I'm going to give you all the information that you need, as well as Jim, as well as anybody else that reaches out to me. I'm going to give you the information that you need to make the proper decision. And if it's not the right time, it's not the right time. We can wait.
Cover
Info-
down someone's road. Yeah.
Information is gold. I don't like those agents that kind of smother you and pressure you into doing something right now. You know when is the right time, and I'm just about giving the right information and the facts, and they'll know when it's the right time for them.
Wonderful. Carlos, can we come back tomorrow?
Yeah, for sure. You got me.
Go ahead. All right.